What's up, my Frisky friends? This is Lucas KO Bro here with my 26th spy video. 6 stabs. Get it? Cause I'm sick? But don't worry, stick around and you will see plenty of 6 stabs. Let's get into it, shall we? Here, I'm waiting for the enemies to start giving chase to my teammate. And I move forward, jump on the soldier's head, get the Stair-stab, then get placed on the scout's head. I move back forward to finish off the scout with my teammate. Pick up health. I move back in and mispredict the sniper's movements. This puts me in a sticky situation. I'm a little too close to him to land a Stair-stab, so I completely miss, but he gets overconfident and goes in and I land the side stab. Oh yeah. Now your sniper has blown my DR, so round the corner and remove DR. I move back in to bait him to chase me and take pot shots at him. This works. I start to run, go down the ramp, then jump over his head for a really nice Stair-stab. Doing things like that, things like running away and then changing direction, are wonderful for creating what I like to call a false narrative. Either blending in and pretending to be an enemy, or doing something as simple as just running away and then changing direction at the last moment is one of the great ways of doing it. Something as simple as here, when my DR gets broken and then I change my direction. It's a great way of creating a false narrative and leaving people to be unsure of where you are or what you're trying to do next. Now I move in and stab this heavy, and then I move back in and get a cheeky little stab on the scout who's leaving spawn. Now the demo sees me, and he's a demo knight, so I'm waiting to see if he'll charge or what he'll do. But then I get lucky and the pyro comes out and I land this Stair-stab on him. Now jumping over someone's head can be used not just to Stair-stab them, but to also create distance. Here I jump over my chasers and it gives me plenty of distance to make my escape. That's why sometimes even if you miss a Stair-stab, it's not the end of the world, because it gives you a lot more efficiency in your movements. Now there's a very important topic to consider when you're using your pistol, and that's whether you take twitch shot. Oh, and also walking through your opponents is very important to make sure they're not spies. But here, I jump in there and get a really nice twitch headshot, but I'm unable to finish them off. That's the problem with twitch headshots. Sometimes it's better to aim. But on the other hand, I jump in there and get a really nice mid-air headshot to finish off the engineer. It's really important to distinguish in what situations you should be using twitch headshots and what situations you should be aiming. For example, here I go to do a twitch headshot or a twitch shot on this mini sentry, and I miss it because it's holding still. There's no reason for me to try and twitch shot something that's holding still. Like this medic, I land a kill on him because he's holding still. There's no reason to try and make it fancy. Just aim and go for the headshot. Once again, go for the engineer, get a headshot, but miss the twitch shot. So I aim and get the second headshot. Always use just aim. Oh look, this demo just cheekily lets me continue on my rampage. What a bro when I land a headshot on each of the snipers. Unfortunately though, you gotta be careful with when you're trolling snipers, especially if they're good, because they'll give you a headshot in turn, and well, that headshot will kill you. Now here we're on Dust Bowl now, or wait, Badwater now, and a heavy is blowing my DR, and I move in. I missed the stab here, but I land the sap, so I'm able to jump in there and get a really nice twitch headshot. Like I said, twitch headshots are not without their advantages. Now here, I'm pushing the cart, and I jump in the air. You always want to jump in the air when you know you're probably going to take damages. This allows you to get hit and push you forward in the direction you want to go. It gives you momentum and lets you run more efficiency. Oh, and this clip, baby. Here I'm defending this side while I'm letting the rest of my team defend the cart, but unfortunately, they've killed a ton of my teammates, and now they're about to cap it, so I know I have to make my move. I go to move in, and there's 2 medics with overcharge, so I move forward and stab not just one medic, but the second one, the sniper, and the demo kills himself on me. Then I get a really nice twitch headshot, but the heavy's still giving chase, so I don't want to remove my DR and reset it with this ammo back here. I want to hold on to it and wait until I see what he's doing. Now my DR gets removed here, and so he hears it, and I know he's coming, so I give a little peek and see when he's coming and use it to time this really nice Stair-stab. Altogether a total of 6 kills, and it's completely stopped their offensive, and all I can say is
I am credit to team.
Now an important thing to realize is you don't want to just always rush in and go for a stab. Sometimes you want to bide your time and take the right situation. Here an engineer is seeing me, so I just kind of duck down and make sure I'm still unknown to the rest of his teammates. And I pick up a heavy kill. I duck down just to make sure the rest of his teammates don't see me. And I wait for the engineer to be distracted and wait for a good moment to move in for the other sentry. And I find my chance. I move on in and stab the buildings, land a stab on the engineer, and then strafe around the sentry. I don't mention this often, but when you've got a sentry locked onto you, you want to strafe around it to avoid its shots. Well, it's time for another segment of Just the Tips. That's right, Just the Tips. Because, you know, why be immature? Why be mature about things, right? This section is where I just go over some good tips that clips give me. The first one, the first tip, use the saxophone anytime you can in your videos. Oh yeah, that saxophone. Now here I move on in and just get a stab of opportunity, and then, well, do what I do best. fuck with the engineer. I get him to chase me, but unfortunately it works a little too well. Not just the engineer, but the rest of them come and chase me. And unfortunately I miss the Stair-stab. But that's fine, because guess what? This tip, it's all about distracting your enemy opponents and using your DR efficiently. And once I start running one way, my DR gets popped, and then I run a different way, and I run right towards that health pack to be able to mess with them again. Now, fortunately, this sniper isn't paying attention, but unfortunately, the sentry was right there, so it puts me rather low, so I have to go retreat back to the health pack. And the engineer has spotted me, but luckily I'm able to wait for the spawn of the health pack, and once again get full health, and then run right back to the metal, and use it to reset my DR once again. Now I tried to establish my disguise once again, but a demo is paying attention and it starts to go after me, so I'm forced to leave my little hiding place and, you know, move it again. And as it goes with the kill shot, I'm able to use DR once again, and pick up health and metal once again, and then move for the health pack once again. This is exactly how you abuse the detonator to your advantage. And then, when you get a moment of opportunity, go for stabs on the buildings, or go for a stab on that unaware target. This is exactly what you want to do. Now, I'll get into a little duel with this demo, and in between his shots, I take pot shots at his head, and then pull up the DR. But unfortunately, once I get Jirated, that's the end of my life. But it's so important to abuse the health and ammo packs to reset your dead ringer and mess with your enemies, just like I did there. It's so important to learn that. In addition, sometimes you don't want to just go right for the kill. Sometimes you want to just blend in, pretend like you're an enemy, and just wait for the best opportunity. Here I'm pretending like I'm a pyro watching around the corner. This allows me to completely guard the right top section of the map, which is very important for capping that first point. And when no people are coming, I could just walk right in, position myself to blend in right with the team, and go for someone who's trying to cap the cart. And go for easy kills. That's exactly how we want to do it, by setting up a false narrative, by blending in. It's such an important tool to master as a spy. Once again, this clip is about that same tip. Here, I'm waiting for the cart to move forward, and as I go to jump down, unfortunately there's a heavy that sees me, so I don't want to go for him. I want to just stay on the cart and pretend like I'm trying to cap. And by doing this, by just waiting a split second, it gives you a completely free kill on the demo who believes my disguise. See, just by taking that brief moment to try and blend in, it can do so much for your play. And finally, a really good tip is you want to communicate with your teammates. One of the best things about Spy is his ability to take out buildings. And the best way to take out buildings is with other teammates or with Uber charges. You don't want to just let that Uber pop for no reason. You want to communicate with your team. You want to move in with them, because knockbacks from sentries and knockbacks from pyros can really destroy your team's attempts to take out sentries. So just work with them. Use voice communication to work together. I mean, it is Team Fortress 2 after all, so use your team. When you use your team as a whole unit, you become stronger than the sum of your parts, and you can accomplish so much things together, and it really works out in your favor. Well, thank you so much for watching my 26th Spy video. I've been sick. You might be able to tell. You might be able to tell with the way my voice sounds or whatnot. But I've been extremely sick the last couple weeks, so it's been very hard to comment. But I'm finally getting back to my videos. My throat's cleared up a little bit, and I also have been slowed down by midterms. I've had several midterms to deal with, and I have to be very careful because I'm on academic probation now and lost my scholarship. So if I'm lucky enough, if I get a high enough GPA, I can get my scholarship back next semester, and also, you know, get off academic probation and, you know, get things back on track. In addition, I also got a perfect score on one of those midterms. A perfect score. That's not me. I'm not the best student, so I was really proud of myself. Sure, it was just an intro course in this new degree I'm going for, but still, I felt really proud about it. So, you know, things are going pretty well in school. It's funny how, now that I have school 5 days a week instead of the usual 2, I'm spending so much more time driving to school than I normally would, so it's less efficient, but it's a lot easier to balance when I just have a few hours of school each day instead of like bulking them up on 2 days out of the week. It's so much easier to get homework done and keep up with my schoolwork. It's really interesting. I've never done that before. In addition, I've been investing a lot of time into Team Fortress 2. You might not be able to tell because, you know, because of the sickness, I haven't been able to release too many vids, but I've been doing a lot of work on my demos. I've been nailing those out. I've still got, oh geez, I've still got a ton of demos, just under 300. If I've done the math right, it'll take me about 9 months to get those done. If I can double up and spend 2 hours a day working on them, then it'll be like 4.5. But that's really difficult to do, especially with the extra time I have to do to work towards video editing. But I'm working really hard on catching up on my demos. Now, as you also might have seen, I've been doing some TF2 shorts, so check those out. I've got several short TF2 videos released, and I'm also going to be coming out with plenty more, so look forward to that in the future. In addition, I'm going to be releasing a new series that analyzes clips called TF2 analysis. It's a really exciting series, and hopefully now that my throat's clearing up, I can get out a few of those. I've been looking forward to those. It's a really important series, and I'm just looking forward to getting it out and spending more time with you guys. Anyway, I'm also really looking forward to working on League of Legends. I have had to postpone that because of all the different things going on in my life, but hopefully sometime early next year, really early next year, I'm hoping to get into that. I'm really looking forward to doing that because, quite frankly, I'm a lot better at League than I am at Team Fortress 2. I've peaked a lot higher. I've peaked in like the top 5% of League players. I don't think I've done that thing in TF2. It's much easier to play competitively with League of Legends, so I'm really looking forward to working on those videos and showing you guys what I can really accomplish and how good of a gamer I can really be. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's got me so excited because it's a much popular game, so it might be able to grow my viewer base even more than it's already been growing. But I just want to take a moment and give a big thank you to all of you guys. Seriously.
Many thanks!
Seriously, you guys, thank you so much for watching. All the viewers and all the new subscribers have been growing and every time you share my videos, it's growing my channel so much, and I really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like below if you liked it, or if you didn't like it, leave a dislike if you feel it's appropriate. But I work very hard on this video, so I'd love to see a like. It makes me feel special and it motivates me. Also, make sure to comment because I love interacting with you guys. I love to see comments, constructive criticism. I like to hear your thoughts on my videos. I like to hear how amazing I am or how much I suck. I just love it. And make sure to share my video if you want to share it with your friends. It's a great way of growing my channel, and I really, really appreciate it. In addition, check out my other videos. Like I've said, I've got a bunch of other TF2 shorts out. I've got other spy videos, and soon I'll be coming out with a new series. So look forward to that in the future. Well, as always, click that subscribe button. That's right, click that subscribe button, or someone will show you up for the sexiest voice of the server.
What is up, my homies? What's crack-a-lackin'?
Hello there.
Oh my.
That's a lovely voice.
Well, thank you so much for watching once again. Have a great day, and
I'll see you next time.
Whoa. Yeah. Maybe not a good idea, just shit. Sapping it in like 3 seconds back. Go, go, go. Now. Okay. Go for the next one. Can't get over there.
Are you guys trying to use teamwork or something?
In Team Fortress 2? It's ridiculous. What's going on?
What is this blasphemy you speak of?
Stop breaking the meta. Kill him.